Melinda, what was your life for you before your decision for Jesus as your personal Savior?
Well, I came to know Jesus at a very, very, very young age. I believe I was 4 years old. So I don't remember a lot beforehand, before that decision. I grew up with just me and my mother, and she is the strongest woman of God I know to this day, and has been such a wonderful example to me. So it was kind of a no-brainer that is the route I would go in.
Okay, you said at 4 years old you received Jesus.
Yes, sir.
And where was that?
I was in St. Louis, Missouri, going to Grace World Outreach Church.
Uh-huh.
And I was a big part of the children's ministry, absolutely loved it there. And I remember going up to receive Christ during one of their altar calls there.
Okay. And how would you say your faith in Jesus has influenced your music?
Wow. It influences who I am. For me, being a Christian is who I am. Singing is what I do. So obviously, me being a Christian has to influence every single thing that I do. So I'm very careful about the songs that I sing, about the words that I'm singing, about what message I'm getting out there. I believe that as Christians, we experience all aspects of life, whether it be our Christian walk, our relationships, our friendships, any of that. And so I definitely love to cover everything, but I want to do it in a way that represents me well, that represents Jesus well.
Yes, that's wonderful. He is the best musician ever, and it's great to be influenced by him.
Yes.
And would you be able to share about a gratifying experience or response as a result of witnessing for Christ?
Well, I think probably my favorite experience was being on a show like American Idol, and every week we would sing different songs, different genres. We would have Bon Jovi week and Diana Ross week, and all of these weeks that you wouldn't necessarily think are Christian weeks, are weeks that people would think, oh, well, then she's a Christian. But a lot of the feedback that I got during and after the show has been, thank you for the light. Thank you for standing up for what you believed in. And it could be just as simple as, what I wore, making sure that was honest, or just my reaction to the judges, even if they said something bad, I just took it in stride and understood that what was supposed to happen would happen. And I think that a lot of people have come back and said that really was a light to them, and that for me was probably the most amazing thing that has happened in the past. It's just people being able to see that light in the midst of whatever I feel.
Well, specifically, have you been able to share your faith in Jesus with people in the music industry specifically?
When people come up to me, whether I was in a meet and greet line recently, and a little girl came up to me, and she was like, I love the light. What makes you smile all the time? And I was able to tell her that it's Jesus that makes me smile all the time, and that is why I get to sing, because he was the one that gave me this voice, and I got to sit and talk with her for quite a while, and it was wonderful.
It's wonderful when we can be able to share the truth with people like that, and I know we have to be sensitive at times about how to share that, but all the glory goes to Jesus. Now, what are your plans musically in the future?
In the future, I've just released my debut record. It's called Coming Back to You, and I am now getting ready to start traveling with my own band as soon as I end this Idol tour that I'm on right now. So I'm getting ready to do all of that, and I am also a part of a charity called Malaria No More. I learned about them through Idol Gives Back when I was on American Idol, and they just have a goal of eradicating malaria in Africa by 2015. And so I have gotten on board with that goal and done everything I can to help them out. And we've been to Africa twice now, once with the First Lady, once as a presidential delegate. So just trying to raise awareness for that and also be able to sing and do what I love and be able to speak to especially young girls that have any questions about life and what's going on.
What kinds of activities do you enjoy other than music?
My favorite thing to do is to play air hockey. I know that probably sounds funny, but that's kind of my little relief. I love it. There is a wonderful fan club called Melinda's Backups that has been so supportive of me all of this over the last 2 years. It's just been amazing. And they're actually coming to town on Saturday of this weekend to walk in the Country Music Marathon and raise money for Malaria No More. And then we are going to have a day of playing air hockey. So I'm quite excited about that.
Oh, that just sounds wonderful. Anything else that you have that you enjoy doing?
For the most part, I like to hang with my friends. If I have any time off, that is one of my favorite things to do, just sit and talk with them and talk about what they've gone through, because every day, all day normally is dealing with either the record or something that's coming up for me, so I love to catch up with my friends and see what they're doing, but I don't get a lot of free time, so it's either air hockey and catching up with my friends, that kind of thing.
Okay. I was thinking about some sports activities you might like to get to do, like skydiving or...
Oh, no, not at all. I like my Nintendo Wii.
Okay.
I do the Wii and the Wii Fit, and but I don't play a lot of sports. I'm not very good at them at all.
Okay. And how did you learn that you were musical, or how did you get started in your music career?
I started I've loved music all of my life, but when I was in about the 6th grade, I really started getting into music, and by about the 7th grade, I just wanted to sing, and I would audition for choirs, and they would be like, you have so much charisma, but you're tone deaf. You can't do it. And so I went to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I want to be a singer. And she said, well, honey, you're going to have to pray because you're not very good at it. And so I really did. I sat down and said, Lord, I want to sing. I love music so much. I want to be able to sing. And I would practice and pray and practice and pray. And my ultimate goal was to be able to sing in a talent show that my youth group was having at the time. I lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and went to Rhema Bible Church, and really wanted to sing in their talent show. And so I signed up for it and sang in the show, and at the end, I was getting a standing ovation, and my mom was in the back crying, and there was a voice that came out of me that was just different than what we had heard over the past years. You know, I wasn't tone deaf anymore. I was really singing, and people were actually enjoying it. And so that's what kind of keeps me going now. That's what helps me give the glory to God, because I know that me by myself, you know, I'm tone deaf. But God putting his sauce on it, as I like to call it, really gives me a voice and gives me something to sing about.
Well, I praise God with you for that. Are you the only child in your family?
I am the only child between my mom and my dad. I do now have a stepsister, and I absolutely love her, so I consider her my sister, definitely. My dad has been married to her mom for, 16 years now.
Okay. And I sure wish you all the best, and I thank you for the time.